Hello fellow pilots, I'm Japan and this is another episode of How to Play, and most precisely it is How to Play to get Golubev. It's an achievement where we get that for destroying 3 aerial targets with rockets, and that have to be in one sortie. We can get killed and we have to also win the battle. So naturally a very good plane to do that is like this. As you see now, P.210, it's a tier 8 German multi-fighter equipped with 3 sets of rockets, and they reload very quickly. I think base is 1 minute, but that you can go down with that time. That could be much faster. And basically these are air-to-air rockets, so they're very effective, and all you need to do is just kill 3 planes with those rockets and win the game, and that's it. Sometimes it's, however, a little bit difficult to use 1 set of rocket for 1 target. You may use 2, and like in this case here, I use 2 sets. Not necessarily, but I did. I probably would be fine with 1 set, but I did. So now I have 2 kills with rockets, which is great, but I'm on a reload now. I'm a little bit vulnerable if I get killed now. So all I need to do now is just survive, kill 1 more plane and win the game. So some players found that difficult, and other players don't even have the P.210, so it's impossible for them. So I have a solution for that. I'm going to show you different planes, different rockets, and even, I would say, easier way to get Golubev. This video is also a kind of request on comment section. I get the request to show how I'm doing this achievement. So basically I'm now about to finish the reload those rockets, yeah, so I will like do the touchdown on this ground attack plane. I just, from very close range, I fire all of them and that's it, and I have him. It's risky maneuver, but I practice that a lot, so it's not difficult for me. Anyway, that's P.210, pretty easy, but there are easier way to do it, and I'm gonna show you now at tier 5, 2 planes, where I get this achievement, 1 battle after another battle, so it's not that difficult. So first battle we're gonna fly in P-38F Lightning. It's a tier 5 heavy fighter, American Tech 3, and we're gonna try to do the Golubev in it. We have 12 rockets, so for Golubev we need to destroy 3 aerial targets using rockets in a single sortie and winning the game battle. So, and guys, we have 12 rockets in this plane. And these are mainly for ground target, but they can be used against the aerial targets. And I'm going to show you a simple technique to engage the air defense aircraft with those rockets. So this map is Asian border, and on this map we don't have command center, so we can have, I can say that I have 2 techniques. One is when we have command center, it's based on bomber flight formation, and this one here is going to be based on air defense aircraft, which have this tendency to fly in a straight line, which make them very easy target for rockets. So that's why I'm going to go first for the garrison, and I'm going to engage 2 heavy fighters, air defense aircraft. Yeah, so they are very easy target. If we're lucky, if there is no any allied with us that gonna kill them before us, we can use those rockets to destroy these aerial targets. So we can expect that we're gonna take out 2 heavy fighters, and then we're gonna reload those rockets and we engage one more target. That could be again air defense aircraft, or we can engage some bombers or any bot which is flying in a straight line, because they sometimes have this tendency to fly in a straight line for the moment, specifically bombers. So this is how I'm doing it. I'm firing one after another one. I'm trying to aim this, and there we go, one. So we use 4 rockets now, and we have one more air defense here. I wouldn't try to not use them all now and save them for another target. I would. This is based on reload, so at least one time we have to reload those rockets. So I'm not. You see, I fire this his engine just to slow him down, or some critical damage like wing or tail. That's also good. So I take out this air defense, so I have 2 kills. So now I have to stay alive, and I'm choosing P-38F not without the reason. This is heavy fighter, which is very fast, flying at high altitude. We have this capability of flying at high altitude, so basically we can stay alive if we want. If we want, it's easier for us to stay alive in this plane, and that's the requirement for the Golubev. We have to kill those 3 planes with rockets, but that have to be in one sortie, so that's why this plane is perfect for it. So now I'm going to speed up this game for the last target I'm going to destroy in this battle. I mean, not the last one, the last with rockets anyway. And I'm not really waiting to the last moment when my rockets are reloaded. I position myself already behind the potential target, like this bomber here, yeah. I know that my rockets is just about to be reloaded, so I will have them in a moment. And there is a bomber flying perfectly in a straight line. That's it. It's easy as it is. Like, it's not that difficult, really. Just try to do it, and you'll see how easy is that. And of course, another thing, I have to win this game, so we have to be sure that we're gonna win this game. If you're flying with your wingman, that could be even easier, but sometimes if it's a good flight, 2 good players together, you may need to ask your wingman to slow down with killing, so you have to have enough time. Like you see, the reload is very long in this plane, so that's basically the only problem for this plane, that reload is pretty long. So if you get air domination, or you put air domination on enemy, then the battle may finish before you have a chance to destroy the last target with your rockets. And now, even if I get killed now, it's okay. I mean, it's not gonna affect the achievement. I'm gonna get this achievement anyway when the battle is finished. Of course, if we win, and that's it. So you can't get killed only in a time when you're doing those 3 kills. After that, you can get killed and you can, respawn to the game again, and you're still gonna get Golubev if you win the game. Yeah, and that's it. First place. We're not aiming for the best result, we're aiming for Golubev, so obviously you're not gonna have the best score in your personal points, yeah, just we focus on achievement. Okay, we're gonna move to another plane, which may surprise you. We're gonna pick up F4F Wildcat, but I have to say that there's more planes capable of doing that, including the German multi-role fighters with 2 rockets also. Just plenty of planes which have rocket. Russian planes with rockets also can do this achievement, but I just pick up the ones which I think make this work as easy as possible, yeah. So Wildcat is a multi-role fighter at tier 5 equipped with 6 rockets. Those rockets are not most powerful, but they should be enough to take out the bomber from the bomber fly formation, but I'm firing my heavy machine guns into those bombers anyway to soften them a little bit, to just be sure that 1 rocket, 1 kill. In here is a command center, and I'm not gonna go to the command center because I want the enemy to take over the command center. I send bots to my to mining plant on my side of the map. I'm going for the airstrip, and I'm gonna expect bombers from here, and possibly I will attack also the mining plant on enemy side of the map if I will have time. I would probably waiting for these bombers, so I will have time to do some work on the mining plant. just to make sure that we're gonna win this game eventually, because I just need a brief moment. In this technique is based on bomber flight formation, to kill one bomber with one rocket. So basically we can take out 5 bombers, 5 rocket kills on one flight. It sounds like difficult, but it's not actually. It's actually not. If you practice that a little bit, I'm gonna show you that in a moment. So we're gonna speed up this a little bit. So this first attempt actually didn't work out. I respawn myself on another airfield and I go for another flight formation. This time shouldn't be any problem around, but you have to be careful with this rest point. Yeah, when there is a rest point close to the bomber flight formation, like it's like airbase. You're trying to attack airbase at any time. Someone can respawn there and kill you basically. Yeah. So I mean, on a training room it's much easier. In the battle it's a little bit more difficult, obviously, but I suggest, if someone never done that before, I suggest to try this on training room. So basically I soft a little bit those bombers, I get close to them, and I will fire first rocket from my left wing. So you have to know that that first rocket will start from your left wing, second will be from the right wing, and they keep going like this. So now I'm gonna fire a rocket from the right wing. So I'm aiming a little bit on the left of the bomber. There you go. And again, left wing, and then right wing, and so on. So basically, this is the easiest way to do the Golubev, like, you know, one rocket, one kill. See? So I already have the Golubev. If I get killed here now, that's not a problem. I already have this. And we fire a rocket. But there's a plane next to me, and this is really not comfortable to try to do this mission when there's enemy planes nearby. So I suggest always try to take out the threat which is nearby the bomber flight formation, because that can also interrupt in the most inconvenient moment when you're trying to do this third kill. Someone can approach you and basically destroy you. And remember that when you fire this rocket like I did here, it's too close, so blast will kill you as well. So you can't fire that from too close range. Like I believe that there is 30 meters of blast, so you have to be careful and be aware of that. And now basically all I need to do now in this game is to win this game. So I focus not on bomber flight formation or anything else like that. I just focus on capturing sectors, and I win this game pretty easily. So Golubev is waiting for me now. I'm gonna speed up this game. Yeah, and that's it. And again, I don't have the best personal score here, but that wasn't my goal. My goal was to get the achievement Golubev, and that's where I get. And it's really easy in this particular plane, with a little bit of luck, of course, because you need to have this bomber flight formation. And as I said, there's plenty of other planes which I could show you how I'm doing Golubev in them, but these are basically very accessible. Like everyone can get tier 5 multi-role or heavy fighter in American Tech Tree. This is not much of the grinding, yeah, so everyone can have it. And if you need Golubev, you can use those planes in this particular way. But of course, if you have German multi-role tier 8 or 9, they both very good, so I suggest try first that. If you never practice this kind of technique, then P.210 will be definitely easier. But if you have an experience in that kind of engagement with the bomber flight formation, then that's the easiest way, because when we engage the bomber flight formation, we kill bombers one by one. So very quickly we're doing those 3 kills. I don't have any risk that I have to wait for reload of my rockets, and in that time I can be taken out by some heavy fighter or light fighter, and this progress will be restarted. Yeah. So the advantage of this technique is that you're going to kill those bombers one by one, and Golubev is right there. You just need to win the game. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today, and I hope you like it, found it useful, and if so, please leave me a like and subscribe for future content. And thank you very much for watching, guys. And if you have any comment, if you have any other idea how to do the Golubev easier, leave me a comment in the comment section and we'll see. And guys, good luck with your achievements. Good luck with your Golubev. See you in the next one.